Have you ever wondered how an $800 camera would perform against a $15 disposable camera? Well, in this video, we're going to find out. Hello everyone, welcome back to this very dead YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to be comparing two cameras, one that's about $800 on eBay and one that's $15 at Walmart. So this is the Yashica T4. It retails for about $800 on eBay. And it is a pretty fancy and sought after camera, if I do say so myself. Mine, of course, is pretty beat up, but that's a story for another video. This thing comes with a Carl Zeiss lens. I think that's why the price point is so high. Carl Zeiss lens, for those of you who don't know, is a pretty sharp, great lens, so they tell me at least. So I think that's why this camera is so expensive. It also comes with a waist level finder here up top called a super scope. What that means basically is you're able to shoot this camera from down low. Instead of getting low on the ground, you could just aim it down and look through the super scope and take photos. Very easy to use, all automatic winder, automatic exposure. A few buttons up top here, but it's really not a complicated camera at all. Here we have a disposable camera. Plastic lens, plastic body, has two buttons, one on top here to take the photo and the other one to activate the flash. So you really can't screw this up. This is very easy to use and of course has a winder. Now the question is, do you really need to spend $800 on a camera to take decent photos when you could just spend $15 for 30 photos and be happy with it? Well, I kind of want to test that. So I went out on a photo shoot and I brought both of these cameras with me and I shot them side by side. Pretty much I took one photo with this camera and then went ahead and took another photo with this camera immediately after. So the photos and settings, everything should be pretty similar, except of course the quality is the question really. To make this thing more entertaining, I think I'm gonna do like a little bit of a guessing game. I'm gonna label one of these cameras camera A and the other one camera B. You're not gonna know which one it is until the end of the video. Also, this ensures that you stay till the end. Don't click off. And also it helps you form an unbiased opinion, because of course you would choose an $800 camera over the trash camera. So it keeps you pretty unbiased, and of course, if you guys like this camera over this one, I just saved you about $785. You're welcome. So in order to do an accurate comparison, I did load this camera with Fuji Superior 400, which is the same stuff that is in this disposable camera. So the results should be pretty spot on. We're really just testing out the lenses on both of these cameras. Plastic lens versus glass lens. Let's see who wins. juggle, but yeah, maybe I shouldn't use these cameras to learn how to juggle. So which camera was it? Which was camera A? Which one was camera B? Well, if you guessed this as camera B, you are correct, and this is camera A because, well, there's no reason as to why, but yeah, camera B, camera A, camera A, camera B. So if you really prefer the photos of camera B, well, I have bad news for you. You're gonna have to go and spend $800 on eBay. And if you like the photos from camera A, well, you have pretty bad taste. I'm just kidding. No, I think both of these cameras have their places. Disposable cameras have their own aesthetics, to be honest. They're fun to use, and you really just don't really have to care for them because they're only $15. If you know, drop them and step on them or sit on them or run them over with a car, it's just $15. Whether this, if anything bad happens to this, like, you know, it happened to mine, it's $800, which is pretty expensive. Keep in mind I did not pay $800 for this. The story behind this camera is pretty interesting. I definitely had to make a separate video just on this camera alone. But anyways, I would definitely recommend getting neither of these. Just go somewhere in between. Don't spend anywhere near $800 on a camera, especially for a camera like this. I will definitely spend under $100, perhaps maybe like $30 to $50 for a standard point and shoot. Doesn't matter the brand, could be Minolta, Canon, Pentax, whatever. The Pentax IQZ line is pretty good and pretty, you know, it's not a hype camera yet, so the prices should be pretty low. Yes, this is a hype camera. Do I love it? Yes. Is it great? Yes, but I wouldn't pay $100 for this. Then again, I wouldn't go ahead and tell you to spend $15 every time you want to take photos on film or whatever the terminology is. Definitely go out and buy yourself a $30 point and shoot, any sort of generic point and shoot, and you'll get quality that's better than the disposable camera, and honestly the same quality as this camera. Even though it does have a Carl Zeiss lens, I couldn't really tell the difference between this camera or any other generic point and shoot. Which one do I prefer to use? If I'm honest, this, because it's just the waist level fine there, and you know, I don't have to spend $15 for a roll. I could just spend $12 per roll because that's how much film is nowadays. But that is pretty much it for this video. Let me know down below in the comments what you thought about the Yashica T4 photos versus the disposable camera photos. Which you prefer? Which one would you rather purchase? I hope it's not this. I'm sorry in advance if I make you spend $800. Don't spend $800 on this camera. It's great, but you could buy a lot more things for $800. Okay, later.